Hey guys, it's me Luis. So we have this HRB 2017 Honda. We're gonna replace the windshield. Now we have a problem. This is a 4086 GVN from my Crynamex. It's a very nice brand, but the problem with Crynamex, he never made moldings on these cars, so I have to just save the moldings. I have universal moldings for the sides and top, but the bottom we have to reuse it. This is a perfect example when the dealers, I mean not dealers, but like my contractors, put me in a situation is a little difficult because I have to save this one and reuse it. I have a double face tape, or I can use contact glue. Okay, so any of those options to reattach the molding. So today I know also I know I promised to you guys put videos about my tools, how to make it, but the Saturday was really bad. It was raining the whole morning, a lot of work. The rain stopped after 1 o'clock and I finished probably 7 o'clock Saturday, so I couldn't make anything. So I promise in these days I'm going to put the video just how to make those tools. Sorry about it, but we're going to start it. Remember, this is the same like any Hondas. So any kind, you know, Hondas has the same style. Those kind of clips for the Hondas, for the Accords, Civics. Talking about the new ones. I'm gonna run my Pro 6 to cut with the line, and also I'm gonna use my WR setup system. So I'm gonna use that one and this one the same. You know, it's gonna be nice because everything is in the same tool. So my cutout and the same tool I'm gonna use to set up, so that's nice. Okay, so remember this one comes with a little kind of clips. Let me show you right here. It's like a little hooks, I mean not clips, but there's little hooks right here, so careful, don't be confused and try to pull it or you're gonna break it. So got the corners here. Remember, it's got a kind like a little clip right here. There you go. You see, it's very soft, just careful, especially when the hot weather, because you can cut them off really easy. It's right there. Just use a plastic. There you go. Back it up a little bit. Okay, remember these ones come with a little, like a little kind of clip like this. You see, push in, take them off. Alright, the rest, remember, is the same like any kind of molding like this. There you go, this is more nice. You see the clips right here, 1 2 3 4 5 6, almost 6, but sometimes the glass ones broke, that one. Now my issues here, I have to save this one without bend it, so I cannot pull it. I'm gonna save it with my line because I have to reuse it, because that one, you know, it's gonna be the problem with this one. We have to save the molding on this spot. Okay, so I'm gonna run my line. Let me just run here. So I'm gonna put my line in, and we're gonna start cutting off. Start cutting with the line. I'm gonna use this razor. Remember, I'm gonna cut the molding, but I'm not going deep. Go deep means scratch the pitch wheel inside here. Okay, so I'm gonna cut just the edge, the first layer of the molding. Okay, you see, I'm just cutting the first, not the dip. Just insert your blade and cut a little piece right here. And I'm using razors because they are really sharp, so the cut is more easy than the other ones, the regular blade. Remember, just alright. Okay, so you see, I cut on just the first part of the rubber, no more deep than that. Okay, we're ready to set the line. Now this one has a little problem. It's a little situation here. Usually you can start right here in the corner, but it's broken, so this area cannot be used. So I'm going to use this part right here, but I'm going to use my anchor just to give me a little room. Okay, it's a little tricky you can do. So you don't have any room, well, use a cut knife. There's only options Sometimes you cannot use the cord, but sometimes you can adjust it to the different technique just to make that cut. Let me go here. Remember, we're using a series P8 for this kind of system. It's more thick. They got another two different fibers lines, a little more teeny, but this one I like because the P8 is more thick. We're gonna go here first. It's hot today, guys, so we gotta go a little faster because it's burning everything here. Kind of move it. There you go. Okay. Now I'm going to save this mold. Remember, we have to save it, so I have to reuse it. So this is what happens when you know control. I always recommend those people, or I mean my contractors, order the right parts, but sometimes, you know, sometimes the dealers don't pay too much, or maybe the customers don't pay too much, so everyone try to adjust to the customer's pockets. Okay, so remember, we're gonna try. Let me check my mirror. Sorry about, but I'm behind the schedule. Many people is calling now. I even have a time to order my, organize my tools, so you see that. Sometimes the weathers make the things, you know, a little difficult. Okay, so let me just lock one side. Now this one, I don't know, you can see it, but the opposite foam or the little gasket is attached to the glass, so it's really difficult to stick this one there because it's gonna just go a little harder, but you can do it. Okay, I'm gonna use my anchor right here. All right, put my steering down, and problems. The car moving with the wind, and help the lines go up when you go close. You see it's cracking because this part is damaged, so the cup is still is good, but the crack's going down already. So now here what we can do is go up and use the anchor. Right there. Okay, still my palm's nice. There you go. That's breaking the clip. The palm start releasing. Now it's still good. Alright. Now this part is nice because it's not broken. Right there. Now remember, you can play with the anchors inside all the time. You want to go when this kind of dip windshields, sometimes this part is going to be a little difficult, so you can use the anchors in this way. When I like this part, okay, so we start making the cut using the anchor. It's going to help you a lot because the angle is more sharp. You see that? We feel a little more hard in that way because it's got a B, so it's really thick. So that one is working nice. Gonna pass that one. Remember, it's got a double line right there. You see the anchor help us to release that corner. Even it's not touching my molding. You see the distance between the core right here. You see, right here. It's got a lot of room, but you can put something in there if you want. In that way. I'm gonna pass here. Remember, we have gravity stops in the corners all the time in Hondas. Most of the cars have it. This one's gonna help it to go behind. There you go. Alright. So after this, I'm ready to set my caps and my windshield. I already cleaned with my Burberry F1, so I'm ready to put the primer, the molding. So I'm not going to touch the area because it's really clean already. It's really hot, so I don't like it because the glass can overheat. Remember, don't touch your area, just the edge of the glass. And now we're ready to set. Right there, right there. Alright, and I'm going to put the arm, and there you go. Alright, so I got my set already. You see it's really light. That's what I like, because when I'm holding, it's just the glass, the system a little bit, but no, you know, the all heavy for when you're using the heavy duty. I mean, for like a lily body. I love lily body. It's very nice. It's my favorite tool. I admit that. But this one is for heavy cars, you know, heavy duty stuff. But this one, when it's light, perfect. And I'm gonna use for the heavy duties. I'm just trying to get the job like a, you know, like a Sprinter or one of mine. Actually, you know why? My windshield is broken. I'm gonna hit this Saturday. You see right here. So I couldn't make the repair because they are very spread. So what I'm gonna just order one of these one, and I'm gonna just test in here. So that's a good. All right, so we're very clean. Take them off all the parts. Remember, you can use the anchor just to help you to make the cuts more sharp. Okay, so we're ready. So I'm gonna take the glass off. Remember, I have to save my molding. This is the only I don't like when my contractors put me in a situation like this. There you go. Oh, it's really hot. You hear the glass cracking because it's hot. Okay, you see? This is when I stuck here, remember? A big gap right here. And another one. Actually, you see this one? Another big gap. So that's why I stuck my tool 2 times here. But you see? This is really shining. They don't look like the attached was nice. I think this part come off in this way. On lamination, that's normal. Okay, so I'm gonna start cleaning my B. I'm gonna put the molding on this one. Remember, it's really easy to make the 45. Just put the molding crossing in this way with the scissors, cut in the angle, cut to size, put in a 45, and that's it. Later I'm gonna show you this one. This is the new design for my articulate arm. So it's gonna put on your belt like this. You see? Let's show you. Okay, you got it. This one right here. Now this part I use aluminum, really teeny. I just bend it, paint it. So it's right there. Now this one is my belt. I'm gonna attach here, and go my belt right there. Okay, you see, secure right here. And my arm, it's gonna be this time like this. And go here. Remember, this one I bought this one in eBay. It's for the Steadicam, you know, those kind of cams for you know, recorder or something. So I just try to make this one on my tool. So like this, I'm just gonna hold, you know, the cooking gun and just go right here, turn in, and this way. The only problem is this kind of joint right here. It's not joint actually. It's more like a bearing, not bearing even. It's more like a. Actually, I have to change this part because I feel a little tight, like this. If I'm putting the B, I gotta go right here, and this part. But you see here, if I move in, it's gonna take me a little more, you know, moving in this way, and it's gonna affect it when I start putting the B. It's gonna make me more, you know, difficult to control the direction of the B if I'm comparing with the other one. But I'm working on this one. Okay, you see, it's just for the Steadicam I make this one is because I'm going to attach the joint right here, another plastic right here, like 2 holes, just to make another joint. And pretty simple, guys. So it's nothing very difficult, but I have to work on the joints because in this part, especially this part, is maybe little problems, but I'm working on that one. Okay, so soon I get it done, I'm gonna show you how to do it. I mean, it's easy. This is a piece of wood. I attach this piece for the Steadicam because this is coming with this one. Remember, this one is coming with the chest. So this one I make like this. The same piece I cut it and I bend it, put some ball screws behind. This is the same for the chest, and this is the same for the for the chest. But this is one of these parts you can take them off and just bend it and make the form from your leg. So it's very easy. So, and that's all. Okay, very simple. Remember, for my this kind of stand is those kind of workbench for the wood. The people working in the in the wood, or any kind of contractors has this one. So it's $69. This is aluminum. It's just kind of 1 inch. I got 2 here, 1 here, and another piece right here. And then in the middle is the lazy chairs. There's kind of turns. Just put 1 inch here, another inch here, and 2 inches here. That's because it's going to be more higher on this way. And this is just the metal, the galvanized pipe. Just make the holes, put the hose in, and just turn the hose and just attach to the bottom with a little bolt 1/4, and that's all. So it's very simple. Just remember, use your old stand to make sure you have the right weight on this side, and that's it. So very simple. Okay guys, so I'm gonna clean my bee and see you in the next shot. Okay, see you next. Okay guys, we're ready to set the windshield. Remember, we're gonna reuse the bottom molding, the top molding. You get it right here, so I don't want to scratch my truck. But this molding is really big. Talking about the little small glass, is really curved, so I have to save that one. I told this guy I need my foam. They said they don't have it. The other foam for this one for the molding, they don't have it. So I mean, I already told these guys I need moldings, the bottom molding, the upper foam, the foam molding to prevent the noisy. They don't want to give me anything. All right, so let's do it on anyway. So the molding, I finished my molding, so I don't have more molding for this car. I ordered, but I didn't have a time, so I'm going to use triple AG 204 ET 204. That's the only one I can match now. So, but I already told the guys what's going to happen, but they say it's okay. All right. So we're going to start putting the glue here. Remember, it's still I'm practicing with this new device, because remember, it's more difficult to control the bee now because I don't have any weight. So the weight now is nice. So, but the problem is now control the bee, the direction on the bee. I think I need practice, It's gonna take a little while, but I will get it. That's what I want to practice on this one. When I finish the other one, it's gonna be more easy to me, just to see what's my weak points on this one. Alright, now remember, we're going to put the bee, and this one is a long knife. Be careful here. Alright, that's going to close those gaps. This one a little more, there you go, straight. Close the gap, the air, no pockets, air pockets right there. That's nice. This one just gonna close right there, right there. Alright. Make sure the pumps are fine because the top. Let's do it. Alright. This one, because the molding on the bottom, I attach it with glue, double glue. You know, I don't want to just stress it, so I'm gonna go in this way because I don't want to stress the bottom molding. Just careful here. You see, even it's light because I can control with just one arm. Right there. I just pass my hand over here, and it's really light. You see? Okay, now we're gonna go to the bottom first. Right there. On my cord. Okay. I'm just gonna hold it with the suction cups. Just for seconds before I put the molding. The cow on the bottom. You see the molding is a little more bigger than 204, but it's the only one I can match. I gotta push it down. There you go. Ah. Okay, you see the molding in the bottom is nice. My bin number is right, just pushing down. This part is very weak, just hold a little bit when you're pushing down because it's really easy to bend that part. And if you bend it too much, when you set the cow is going to lose the gap because it's going to be more lower. The molding in this case, you know, is flipping too much. What I do is just go down a little bit like this. You see, and I start turning. You see, you can see a little point, something holding the glass. So that's about production in the factory. So it's nothing we can do. Up a little bit more. There you go. You see, it's very nice. Got a dent right there, but that's about the Hailstone last time. Got a couple here. I think go down a little bit, push it down. You see how it is bend this metal? It's very thin. Okay, you see? It's really nice. Okay guys, so we're finished here. It's very nice. You see, very straight. No problems at all. So the only I have to do, you see the molding is really nice. So I attached with, I didn't use a double face tape. I used this one. Let me show you. 3M, the high strength. Just put a little bit, put it on the ground. Just spray with a little glue, let it dry a little bit, and attach it. But don't clean the old glue. You're gonna reuse it, the double face tape, okay? Because you go straight to the glue with the glass, it's not gonna stick. Okay guys, so I'm just gonna put the cow, put everything back on, and we're finished. Remember, today we're using a new system, so light and nice. See you next shot. Okay guys, so let me show you the finish of this car. So it's really nice. You see the molding on the bottom, really attached, really nice. So we can reuse the molding. So remember, just the glue, really nice. We use the molding 204 ET for triple G. It's very nice. You see the finish is smooth and straight, so it's not going to make any issues with the wind noise, I'm pretty sure. That's another option you have. You don't have the molding because I don't have more. I finished the other one for Hondas. So, but this one is very cool. So we finished. And remember, the car is going to stay here. I'm just going to move right here. I'm waiting just probably 15 minutes more and just park right here. And nobody's driving for the rest of the day. Tomorrow is ready to go. It's 6 hours driving on my P2G. Okay guys, see you next shot. We have another Toyota Camry. It's the all body stuff, but we're gonna use it again, the WRT system. See you next shot. Okay guys, we're ready to set the windshield. We put the molding. Remember, it's going to be M7 for Marcy. We're going to replace the molding. It's more nice. We put primer on the body. We're going to use the WR system. Now, sometimes on this system, you got to go more close to the mirror. It's going to give you more room on this spot. But sometimes like this kind of cars, when the latchet is too close right here, and the hood is really deep, you got to attach a little more up, and it's going to give you more room before you touch this one. Because you go too low, you're going to hit this part and this part, okay? So that's the kind of thing you're going to learn when you start using this. You're going to just put that one right here. This is more light. Now remember, you're going to grab the glass from here and put your hand right here, and it's going to give you more support right there, and just go right there. Put your hands and go around. It's nice, it's really light. I'm gonna go inside first, the corner. Remember, this is dip. I'm gonna go dip here, right there, and set right. Okay. You see, it start touching, but it still got a room. Because if you go more lower, you're gonna touch more, and it's touching because I have this little support right there. Okay. Okay, you see, ready, go in. Okay, when I'm pushing down, these corners, they're gonna close by itself. Okay. Yeah, you see the corner is open, but when I start pushing, you see, just fixing right there, and the corners, you see, close by itself. They just go in, and with the glue under, it's gonna stay there, so you don't have to worry about it. It's just, you know, use super glue or something like that. You can use it if you want. Oh, the new product for Equalizer is very nice. It's like it's not like a glue, it's more like a plastic stuff. It's very nice. They can catch the molding very quick. Okay, just pushing down with the finger. You see, it's very close, very tight. Pushing down here. Remember, this one is the FW2267 GBN, because there's no moldings, but has a blue shade on the top. Now for the next videos, I'm going to start saying what part numbers, if it's GBY, GBN, what's the difference on GBN, GGY, or GBYY, you know, something like that, because I want you customers understand what we're talking about. And maybe the next time you have a windshield replacement, you can say, hey, I need my 2267 or my 4086 GBI with moldings or no moldings. Okay, so I start making those numbers, and it's going to help me to remember those numbers when I see these videos. For any problem or something, I can just see the videos and remember too. Okay, let's get them more tight right there, and we finish. Okay guys, so it's time to put all parts together, and we finish.